Well, hello and welcome to Wednesday. Hi,
That
Ralph.
time
How are you?
again. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's our automatic response, right?
Yes. Well, it's sunny out. It's not cold and it's not raining, so that's definitely a good thing.
It's all good. Yeah,
Yes,
for
I feel like
sure.
I'm having deja vu because I think in one of our last lives or one of our lives, it's like it's sunny.
Yeah, yeah,
I think I said
yay.
the exact same thing.
Well, we got to document these days while we have them. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I wish to be to be a nomad and just follow the weather wherever,
Uh,
that would
yeah.
be great. That would be
Yes.
great. Which brings me to dreams and goals that we have. Like what's something you really want but haven't gotten yet?
Well, I feel like realistically, like exactly what you just said. My dream is to follow the weather as it goes, and that is definitely one of my goals, along with my husband. And so we are energetically saving up. Not just energetically, we're actually making investments and doing things so we have some in the bank for our dreams that we want to pursue once he retires.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. It's good to plan ahead like that. Like we have to have both sides. We've got to have the logical side and we need that whimsical, magical side, which
Mm.
can often people forget about that. They think logistically, you got to do this and this and this. And then the logic kind of works against us because it's like, oh, well, logistically, this isn't going to happen because I look at my bank account and I don't have enough money in it. So therefore, I can't follow my dreams. Sushi roll. Hello, girly.
Her dream is for more cookies, and she's living in that vibration. Aren't you?
She is. And she knows she's going to attract it to her. I love
Oh,
that.
yes. With those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, love it. But yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, anyone watching this or watching as the replay, we're live right now, but if you watch as the replay or you're here watching, what do you dream about? What do you want in your life? And it's okay. Maybe sometimes we don't want to share our dream. And that's another thing is because we have fear that someone's going to laugh at us or criticize us or pop that bubble that we have saying, oh, this is going to be wonderful. We all have those people in our lives, right? They're just trying to protect us to be realistic. Ugh, ooh,
Hmm.
who wants to be realistic? I think it's hilarious though, because as soon as I say, anyone watching want to share something, whoever's here, they go, and then we're back to zero. It's like people are afraid. People are afraid to be called out. And that's okay. I get it. It
Yeah.
happens to me too.
Yeah.
You got to get over these things. But yeah, I mean, being a vibrational match for something, it makes sense. But at the same time, if it's something you've never had, how the frick do you know what vibration to be at?
That's
Right?
a very good question. How?
Yeah, I know. Well, to me, and I'm no expert, but I'm an expert in my own life and the things that I've manifested, sometimes by mistake, or not by mistake, but by accident. It just happens. Is to just feel the excitement as if it's already come to pass. That to me is the easiest thing to do. Now, you can't walk around all day going, "Oh my God, I won the lottery! I won the lot!" But um, you can spend minutes a day, and they even say, like I follow Mike Dooley and Andy Dooley, notes from the universe guy, and he says, like 4 minutes a day, sit and visualize and be in, and not just visualize, but to feel it as if it's come to pass. What would you feel like? What would life look like? To spend 4 minutes a day doing that, you're going to raise your vibration and you're putting that out to the universe so that you attract it to you. I mean, 4 minutes a day, it's simple, right? But you got to make a habit of it. Even I don't remember to do it every day. Just in getting ready for this live, of course, I did it earlier and I'm like, why don't I do this all the time? Just set my timer on my phone, close my eyes where I am, and just let my imagination wander and get my emotions into it. It's
Hmm.
like you say you want to Once hubby retires, you guys have places you want to go. Like, sitting in that, imagining what's that like? What are you seeing? What do you feel? Like, and you can go by past experiences. Like last year when you went to South Africa and, a few other places, how beautiful that was to be there. Like you can go back into that because your body remembers it, and it's going to be so much easier for you to raise that vibration to match it, right?
Hmm. And I really feel it's about energetically making plans, making a roadmap. And so like this is something that I really want. Well, what are the energies that you need to do to fulfill that? So everything takes a step to manifest. Like I can, when I do painting, right? um you need to feel that energy and then be able to create it. So I need to take those steps and grab my paintbrushes and my canvas, so on and so forth. And so like, and even planning our trip, when we retire, like we're talking about like the places that we want to go. We're gonna
Oops, I lost you there. You must have
hello,
gotten a phone call or something. There you go, you're
am I,
back.
can you hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Rent a camper van, all that kind of stuff. And which ways, which direction we're going, so on and so forth.
I love it.
I can't
Yeah.
hear you.
No. Oh, well, can you go and come back? Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
In the meantime, Anna Lee posted something here. These are the things you want: a house, working, safe, reliable vehicle, steady income, get a tattoo for my son so I have all my babies on me, and one day having a dog again. I love that. And what you can do, Anna Lee, is every day for 4 minutes, grab one of those things and live it in your mind. How does it feel when you have that? Because it's great that you have so many things that you want, because then you can pick and choose which one you're going to focus on. And I don't know if you're like me, but I get bored doing the same thing all the time. Even though it's good, it's like I need to change it up a little bit, and that helps to raise my vibration again. If I'm at that same vibration for too long, it almost dips down because it's like, ugh, complacency, right? So I love that. That's great. So try it. Try it. Let me know. Do it for a week, and we'll come back next Wednesday and you can let us know how that worked out for you. I got to remember to do it. Maybe put an alarm on my phone or do it first thing in the morning. Like bookends are great. First thing in the morning, just lay there, even without turning your phone on, just lay there and just think, oh, I'm waking up in that energy of having what I want, or I'm this is the morning I'm going to get that tattoo, right? Or this is the morning I'm going to pick up the keys for my car, what have you. Oh, we got a raft coming back. There you go. Sorry, I'm yapping away and I don't see in the wings.
Oh no, I just got here and now I'm trying to set everything up again. Sorry about that.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, and I think if you do it in the morning when you wake up, and even when you go to bed at night, when you're closing your eyes on pretending this is the end of the day of that first day of amazingness that you had in your life. I love it. I'm going to do it. Who's going to do it with me?
What are we doing?
Aaron's
Well,
here. Hi, Aaron. Good to see you. Well, it's just those 4 minutes, 4 minutes of just focusing on what your dream is and feeling it, feeling the excitement, feeling the satisfaction as if you already have it.
mm-hmm.
And here's another thing: if people have been already doing that, and they're like, yeah, but that's not enough. Once you have these dreams, what are your next dreams? What's the next thing past that? If you're living that high vibrational life, what's next? What will you want to manifest after that? And that just kind of keeps pulling you forward in the timeline, and your vibration follows it. Only do it if it doesn't cause you to go, hey, I don't know, because that'll lower your vibration again. So Hey, Raf, do you want to pull a, you have your Oracle deck or tarot deck with you? Do you want to pull a card for the collective about this topic and just see what comes up?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, as soon as I go on live, that's when everybody wants to call me. That's how I got kicked out at first. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Ah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Renee's here too. Hi, Renee. Good to see
All
you. So,
right.
Renee and Aaron, what? Sorry to interrupt you, Raf. What are your hopes, dreams, goals? I don't know if you see the previous comment. Annalie has a beautiful list of things that she wants to bring into the world. And I think when we feel safe enough to share them, to speak them, to write them down, that's also a vibration that we're putting it out to the universe. The more people know it, I think the more people are like, yeah, you can totally do that. And then they're part of that. They're part of that manifestation then if you keep, in conversation with them about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the card I pulled is regeneration. A whole bunch fell out. This card fell out on top of it. So I'm like, okay, no. Put it back in. Same card fell out. So it is meant to be. And yeah, so this is as a clarifier, and I feel like you need to get down to the nitty gritty, figure out which vibration you do want to get into, which dreams that you do want to manifest and bring more into reality, and like we were saying, like the roadmap for it, match your vibrational energy to fulfill your dreams. So it's recognizing all that, lighting the fire, so things can grow and manifest. And I'm hearing that you're feeling that there's a lot of doubt energy. And so it's just like, don't focus on, what is surrounding you, focus on what is within so it can generate and grow even more.
Beautiful. I love that. Yeah, I think sometimes we get into, well, how? Logistically, I'm nowhere near those things. How can I make it work? But that is the wrong thing to think about. We don't need to know the how. The universe is going to figure that out for us. All we need to do is be that magnet vibrating at the right frequency to bring that stuff to us. So it's easier than we think. It really is. And I know I've probably said this before, but it's like the place I'm living now. We sold our place, and then I'm like, now what? I've got to move. I looked at places. Well, Raf knows. I dragged her with me, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. And it's like, oh my gosh, time is, the completion date of the sale of my place is coming up pretty quick. It was basically 5 weeks, wasn't it? Till I had to be out, and I hadn't found a place yet. And of course, I'm in my head thinking logistically, well, usually when you put an offer in and it's accepted, there's a time frame, and the people need to sell their place and move. So 5 weeks is not enough time. I'm going to need an extension. And then I'm like, la, 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 Lorraine, use the skills you have and the things you've learned.
Yeah.
And what helped was pulling cards. Tarot helped me a lot.
Yeah.
And then I just went into, okay, how do I want to feel when I find the place I want? So I just went into that energy of relief and joy, and I just love this place. And then I found this place by the lake, and it's like I wasn't even looking here. This was not, I dream of living lakeside, and I no, it was very general. And that's another thing, you can keep it general. It could
You did
just be
more
a
than
state
that,
of
though, too,
mind you
Lorraine.
want. Hmm?
You did more than just that, also. You also, like you put action into it. So I remember you making a crystal grid for the place and all that and what you wanted to see. And so you did something physical with that
Yeah.
energy and you put it out there on your table and it was set up, and you, every time you walked past it, you remembered and you recalled and you felt. So you had a something solid to energetically see and feel. So that's what I mean about creating a roadmap and so on and so forth, right? Because it's hard for us to like, oh yeah, I got this, I feel it. But like, unless it's like a physical thing, it's hard for us human beings to take hold of it. Like we're very like we need to hold something
We
or
need proof.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and you're so right. Like the first thing is be in the energy of it, and the next thing is to act on that energy. And Raphael just said it right there. Like do something toward it with, because that intention is there. You're heightening the vibration, you're doing something, you're seeing, you're feeling the results, and you keep going. And I, yeah, it's so true. There's always more to it, but you've got to start somewhere. Renee saying, that's it. Good clarification in the card, Raphael. Yeah, it was a good one. And then she says, not allowing myself to dream mostly in survival. Yeah. Well, that's something that, you know, we're protecting our energy. A lot of us empaths do that because we can only expend so much energy, or we think that's a limiting belief. But yeah, hanging around like-minded people can really make a big difference in how that works. So, but yeah, so I hope this helps you and anyone watching as the replay, that this is it can, you start simple. Just
That's
start
what I
by
was just gonna
doing it.
say. Yeah, same with the like the dreams and like even like being in survival mode. Believe me, I know. It's just not an easy thing, and everything is just like so all around you, and you're just reacting. But it's also like take a moment and start small, right? Like I energetically, I wish I had half a day to myself, and where I could go have a coffee and sit quietly and just kind of zone out, and that is like energetically starting to shift into that vibrational of creating a better energy that will continue going forward. So start small. If you can't start big, right, we all start somewhere,
Yeah, I love that.
and we
Yeah.
usually start small, I feel. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, it really is true. We think it has to be a big, bold, giant leap, but and that's what stops us from even doing anything. Because it's like, if I can't go big, you know what they say, go big or go home. Wow, I guess I'm gonna stay home.
But I like my home.
I know, me too. Raphael, and I like your home. Renee says, yes, first time in my life, I'm on my own. Same here. Thank you. Need to start. Yes, you can do it. You can do it for sure. Um, yeah. So I want to pull a card to go along with that too. And I'm going to pull from tarot. So that one was regenerate, or was it
Mhm.
regeneration?
Regeneration.
Because that to me that has slightly different meaning. So yeah, I love that. Ooh, and it's 46. So that's 10
Hmm.
and the energy of numbers, which is completion and new beginning. That's my interpretation of it.
I agree with
I'm
you.
no, thank you. It's nice to have validation.
That's all that matters is
I got the 5 of Pentacles, and that's what you want to regenerate from, feeling in lack of something, from feeling sorry for ourselves, for having lower energy. You can regenerate. Trust that there is an answer. There is a key to the universe. And it's just up to you to find that, match the vibration you want. And I'm going to
can
try that next time I'm feeling down in the dumps. Because
can
it
I add
happens.
to that card?
Absolutely. I saw you closing your eyes. I figured you're tuning into
Sorry. Five catnap. The energy that I'm I'm picking up for that also is we are, like as human beings and everything, like we feel we know what we don't want. We've been through it. We've been through like the ringer or dragged, whatever. Like we've all been there at some points in our life. So we definitely know what we do not want. And so start from there and expand to the energy of creating something that would be way better than what we don't want.
Yes,
if that makes
definitely.
sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
it totally does because
Yeah.
we know where we're at. We know what we experienced, and it's hard not to get into the story of it. And people tell you to, don't go there. Well, you can't help it, but you don't have to be stuck there. That's your, like Raf was saying, that's the bottom, and from there work your way up. What do you got there?
It's a self portrait. This is for our group tonight.
Wow, you're so skinny.
I know. See, I'm starting somewhere. I am manifesting this.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You look great, by the way.
I have no hair.
I was going to say that. You got a haircut.
Yes.
Mm, I love it. I love it. But yeah, and hanging around with like-minded people to remind you, or you share this with other people. I mean, I've done that before with my daughter and sharing stuff, and then I would say something. She's like, you know, well, are you going to manifest that? And it's like, oh, you're right. You're right. It's
Yeah.
okay to be called out on something like that because it reminds you that the things you do on autopilot that you don't realize you do. We
Hmm.
all do it.
Yeah. Are we gonna pull some cards?
Yeah. Does
Any
anyone
card,
want a
any card.
card? Like anyone who's still here would like a card pull? Um, let's do it. We can do a few. We got a bit of time before our group. Oh, I just dropped one.
Oh snap!
So two of them. For someone who's so short, it sure takes me a while to get down to the ground. A taller chair. So let's see. So Renee would like one, and yeah, anyone else? Let us know. Aaron, Annalie. Okay. So collectively, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. So what I pick up from this is that there are phases to everything, and we need to honor where our energy is, and from there we can uplift ourselves when we get to the point of being ready to do that. And then to me, this is just kind of confirming everything we already talked about as well. So,
Beautiful.
all right.
Okay.
So first up is, oh, do you have collective as well?
Oh, I thought that was from Renee.
No, no, it was a collective because it dropped before I even knew who was doing what. So
Oh.
Renee, off you go. Do you have one for her?
I have two for Renee.
Okay, break them out.
All right. So the first one is poise. And so the energy I'm picking up from this is that you've thought, long and hard of like reconnecting, re-putting yourself into society, into like groups and all that. And it's like getting out of the the word just went poof. Getting out of hermit mode almost energetically, that there is more that you need to share and put your energy out there and like-minded people, individuals, so on and so forth. It's not exactly the there's more to it, but I just it's not coming to me with that, and community. And so it is finding the right people in your life, and it's almost like you're going down a different avenue than you have been down in the past. So it's like a whole new perspective, and I'm feeling like a lot of like hurt in the heart, and so it's like that's the energy that's pushing you to your new beginnings, if that resonates.
I love that. Well, and it wasn't until you finished that a card finally decided to flip. So, um, for you, Renee, I got the Eight of Cups. So you're definitely ready to move into your future and not worry about everything that has happened in the past. It's like light that thing on fire and walk away, walking toward the sunrise. So all good positive things, Renee. There you go. And then we have Aaron. Hmm.
Kind of goes with the theme that we were talking about tonight. Imagine,
Mm, that's a beautiful card.
isn't it?
Such
And
nice
so,
energy.
yeah, Erin, it just feels like you have a lot of new energy coming towards you. I don't know if there might be a new job perspective, um, a new environment, new people coming into your life. It's like it just feels like there is newness that is going to be knocking at your door. And I was going to say entering your life, but then it got switched around to knocking on your door. So be prepared to have shifts and changes, and all good stuff. Like I'm feeling a lot of excitement that goes behind it.
I love that. And I see that if, as you're talking about, you shifted it to knocking on the door, because to me, it feels like there's a choice. You always have a choice. You can answer it or not. You have a choice. So I love that. Um, and I picked for you, Erin, the King of Cups. So really feeling into your intuitive gifts and trusting what you have, really immersing yourself and understanding from a whole different perspective of the emotional intelligence that you've been practicing. That's what I pick up. I hope it makes sense.
Beautiful.
And Raphael, I mean, Renee, why am I mixing you two up tonight? She says it does, thank you, make sense. Raph and Lorraine. There we go.
Mm,
Awesome. And
beautiful.
now we have Annalie, and then that'll cover us for today.
Emily, I don't know why, but I just I picked up the number 7 for you as I started shuffling the cards. And so 7 to me always means magic, means new things coming to you, your wish is granted, and it's just pure magic that is going to be happening all around you. And that's what they wanted me to say to you. And then your card is chop wood. And so it feels like how we were saying too, right? Like, what are your, um, where are you going to start? And, with our conversation, right? Like, what is the physical activity that you're going to do to create this magic that is going to be happening in your world and in your life and the possibilities?
I love that. Either way, to me, it's taking action.
Yeah.
You can't chop wood without taking action. And I got the Page of Wands, which is definitely about taking action, and it's having the enthusiasm to move forward. And I see her, and I realize that I've always seen her as your energy, Annalie. When I see this card, I think of you. So I love it. I hope that you can embody her enthusiasm and effervescence for life. There you go.
Nice.
And Erin is saying, absolutely, it goes in with the last couple of readings. Definitely resonates. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So we have to get ready for our weekly group. If you don't know about it, we've started or restarted because we did this in 2020. um, our intuitive group, intuitive empowerment group. It's online. It's Wednesdays. We do it every week. And if you're interested in joining, let just DM either Raf or I. I don't have. We still don't have like a information sales page thingy up yet. But if you're interested, this will be our second week. Last week was fantastic. We've got even more people to play with tonight. It's going to be so much fun. So letting you know right now that for the month it's $60 for that's like gets you 4 classes. And if you want to just try a one-off class, it's $20 to join that. If you're in Canada, you can e-transfer, super simple. And if you ever have any questions about it, just let us know. All right, any last words, Raf? Oh, she's frozen. Darn it. And I thought she was just patiently waiting for me to be finished. Oh my goodness. I hope we don't have tech issues tonight. Let's see. And Annalise says, thank you both. You're very, very welcome. So that's it, everyone. We will be here next Wednesday for some more conversations. So please hang out with us and we'll see you next time.